Hey guys, we're back. Another
Hi.
another installment,
Yep.
Father and Son Garage.
Yep.
Today we have something a little different going on for you. I think the anticipation's been there. We kind of spilled the beans a little bit about it.
Yeah.
So we are going to introduce you to Maybelle.
Mhm.
And here we have. Do you want to say anything about Maybelle before we show everybody Maybelle?
She's a 1954 Hudson Hornet.
Perfect. And she is. She's right here. Maybelle is a 1954 Hudson Hornet. She's a step down. You see a little bit of surface rust here and there. Nothing crazy for the age. She's in good shape. I have some of the chrome taken off. That chrome is all in the garage until I take care of the little bit of the surface rust here and there. The back dash needs to be recovered. The back window doesn't leak. The trunk doesn't leak. Matter of fact, the trunk's got the original mat inside of it. We have a little bit of surface rust on the driver's side here in normal locations. The front seat, the cover from the factory is still intact. It's got no tears or holes in it. The seat's solid, doesn't sink in anywhere. There's no rust underneath. The bottom is solid. The original undercoating's still on it. The dash chrome and hand painted dashboard and Worldster style gauges is just absolutely beautiful. There's a little crack on the top of the steering wheel, but after 7 years, that's fine. Back seat, very lightly used, little staining where I forgot to roll the window up at one point. Other than that, lightly used, beautiful inside. Underneath, we have the original Twin H. It's a twin carburetor. It's a 308 straight six. It has the twin carburetors. I rebuilt them. I rebuilt the fuel pump. So the fuel system's all new. Hunter and I did new plugs, wires, cap, rotor, new water pump, new points and condenser. That was all done before we decided to have a YouTube video. Right here next to the horn on the left there, to the right of the coil on the firewall, you see two brackets. That's a Bendix Treadle Vac with the master cylinder type device. That has been rebuilt. I will be putting a link in the description for that. Unfortunately, we didn't get that on video. That was before the YouTube channel came about. But I will tell you that the guy that I watched was kind of like watching paint dry, but he was very informative. He got me through pretty much with ease. I have new tires left over. I took off the truck. They're going on here next. Just didn't want to waste them. But they're black walls. When they wear out, I'll put white walls on. We're going to go for function over form here first. But there she is. She's in great shape for the shape she's in. Definitely needs a wash. She's been sitting in the driveway here collecting dust for a little bit. But yeah, next time you see her, we're going to do all new hard lines, new rubber lines. The brakes will be all brand new. New tires will be put on it. And she'll be ready to roll. Alright, so we got our treadle vac here. Last step. Hunter, can you grab me the other three bolts, please? Well, we gotta feed this baby through the hole. Then I'll pick up the brake pedal. We gotta get one of these bolts back here. These are a pain in the butt. This treadle vac is not light and you're not in a great position. I think it was a requirement back then that everything weighed 200 pounds.
Why?
I don't know. And I also don't know why they put the bolts in from the back.
Okay.
It would have been so much easier.
Yeah, why from the back?
I don't know.
Do you need some help with that?
There's really nowhere for you to be right now.
Okay.
I got it started. Alright, so there's one.
Is the Treadlevac heavy?
Yes, it is heavy.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not, it might weigh 2 or 3 pounds, but let me tell you something. It gains weight the longer you have to hold it.
I believe that.
Alright, so what we're going to do here, a little trick I learned from Big Pappy.
He's dead.
Is you take your piece of electrical tape. You go around the bolt. Now that long tail in the back, that is going to keep the bolt pushed this way. Kind of acts like a spring. And then the thickness of the electrical tape will hold that bolt in there. So this is the hardest bolt out of all of them. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this down in there. I hope I can. Nope. I'm going to have to go a different route on that. And now that's stuck on something. I'll deal with that in a minute. We'll go a different route on that. Alright, and away we go. Get this popped out of here. My screwdriver. That out of there. Got these beautiful little clamps here in really good shape. Push them down with a screwdriver, pops right out. You know what? I'm going to put this one here back in, right here, and snap that back in. Take that one out. So that way I have a little bit of freedom there. And my 1/2 inch, 3/8. That must be 7/16 there. Yep, 7/16. See? Get my flower pot here. Trying to keep the mess to a minimum in the driveway here. I'm probably blocking the whole camera view. some brake fluid out of that. Don't leak all over the garage when I'm doing it. Got this one, and I think one more, and every hard line on the car is brand new. Is it what is it, copper clad zinc or whatever they call it? All right, little tap tap tap. Go make another one. Here we are, ready to finish another one. A little bit of length here. They do make a tool to straighten this, but realistically, how often do you use it in a home setting? Really, if I was a shop, I would need one. Throw a knife right on the end of that. Nice. Take that up there. I'm going to give it a little bit of a there. And we'll give it a little bit of a right there. That's good length. That's good there. Goes, follow that right on around. That'll build a nice little kit there. Down here, throw a little right there. Down here. Throw a mark on it and leave a little bit of room for the smash. And all we gotta do is cut that baby to length. Get a better measure up. Get a better measure up right there. So hold her next to each other. Right there, that's good there. There. Give her a little bang twist. Right like so. That's going to be beautiful. There. Straighten that up. Follow that right on around. Give that a kick. Overbend it a little bit. It's always easier to overbend it a little bit. Here we go. We got enough for the smash on that end. We got enough for the smash on that end. So we're in really good shape. Alright, so I will meet you over at the bench where I will Turn the flares on. Beauty. Another one down. There we have it. Here we go. And it's gonna go up into there. Meet up with these two. Snap into there. Snap into there. Am I in the wrong spot? Nope. Snap into there. That matches up nice. Gonna get you involved in this. Try to get you involved in here. So we'll slide that way. That's good to go. That one started. And that one started. Wow, that one started nice. Is that a good or a bad thing? We got that's tight. These brakes were so simple back then. It's kind of scary. But we had it down to a science. That's tight. Wow, I'm getting shaky. Wow, put that down.
don't know if it's the heat or just getting tired. Hit this way. That way I can hold up on that emergency brake cable. Get it out of the way. Okay, there's another leak point. Another leak point. Every one of these joints is a possible leak. Always have been. All right. So we're good. Wow, that's beautiful. Get that up off the frame so she don't rattle anywhere. Nice. Beautiful. Right into the clips. So here's what we got so far. That was that first one that I don't know if you can see it. That was that first one right there. Had to go up through that little spot. So I had to wait and flare it and put the nut on because it wouldn't fit through. I don't know why they would do something like that. Now it came down along the frame into these cool little metal clips. Comes into a T, which at that T, this one here comes around. That was that first serpent that we did. And that comes around and that one picks up the front brake on the passenger side. And then the one on the other side that we just did, this one here, I don't know if you can see that, right there. This one right here. That one picks up the back brakes. There. Now that I'm not fighting anything. Same angle there. Good there. Get a good kick there. Get a good kick there. And it follows right on there. Kick that way. Oh yeah. That is identical. Let's go get some flare nuts on this. Alright, so let's throw this baby on here. Get a little smashage. Beauty. Beauty. please. And that's that with that. Alright, so here we are. Just gonna finish up here real quick. Get the last hose off here. So we got that. Get this all taken care of here. Call this done. Take that back off. Just threw it back on there to. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Just threw that back on there to hold it in place while I tightened up that coupling there. I didn't think I was going to be able to get a good angle here. But I ended up getting a pretty good angle, I think. So I'm going to get this guy here. There we go. That came off. I got that. Take this. Get it out of the way. In fact, they are the same length. Get this spun on without getting crap in it. All brandy new hose lines here. And of course I've got my wrench. Okay, that's good. Too tight's broke. Remember, too tight's broke. All right, so here we are another day. Due to a series of unfortunate incidents, the battery died on the camera, so we had to charge it. Fortunately for us, it died in a good spot, right as I was finishing up the third brake line, the second brake line, the rubber line. So here we are, we're going to do the third and final brake line. and then we'll take it from there. We'll be right back. All right, let me get up in here. All right, Bob, you ready?
Yep. Oh boy.
There she goes. That's out of the way. Let me get the
Can I take the wrench off?
yeah, you can take the wrench off now.
Alright,
I'm gonna grab that C-clip with the pliers. Alright, that's that. I gotta get in here. I think this is the 5/8. Can I please have the 3/8 here? Thank you. Oh, these are... Somebody must have changed these wheel cylinders. Oh, that's right. They are brand new. The wheel cylinders were done in the last brake maintenance. So the new wheel cylinders must be metric. Odd. You would think there'd be no metric parts on this car. So we got this underneath. All right. Now I should be able to get that on. Beautiful. Here we go. Okay, Hunter, can you go in the passenger seat and get that box? That box is the last.
What box? Box?
Yeah. What the?
I see box.
Yeah, so you have that box right there on the front seat. Okay. Started without getting crud in it.
I got my gloves.
All right.
They're kind of tight.
All right, good. Fill that out one size. Drill it out one more. Oh, drill it out all the way at one side. Perfect. Yeah, maybe not. It's not going all the way through at one time. There it is. All right, now I need that E-clip, which I can actually get from right here. Actually, I can't. All right, I'm gonna need you to hold in on this. Take this, stick it there. All right, stick it in there and hold it here and push in with your thumb and pull out with your finger. And when I move it, let it go against something solid and then rest it.
What do you mean?
It's gonna come over here and it's gonna rest right in there. So you know what, just hold it right there. Hold it right there. So that way you don't have to risk getting your fingers pinched. Just hold it right there with your thumb. The car will help hold the wrench. Don't get your finger, just hold your thumb here. Got it? Keep your fingers clear of everything else.
I can't reach. Your hand's in the way.
There you go.
Thank you.
You got it?
Yeah.
Hold it right there. Hold it tight against the frame. You got a hold of that?
Yeah.
That right in. Got it tightened up. All right, there we go. That is it. We now have so there we go. That's all of the soft rubber lines, all of the hard rubber lines. Maybelle has brand new brakes all the way around. Because the previous owner put all new shoes on, all new wheel bearings, new wheel bearing grease, and the rotors are in great shape. So we're good to go. We should be able to fill this baby up after we get the Treadlevac on. That'll be another segment, another scene. All right, so here we are. I'm going to show you how to bend up a expansion coil. So, easiest thing to do, I always have a piece of scrap pipe laying around. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to just chuck it into the vise. You want to use 2-inch. You can use smaller. Smaller risks a different situation with kinking. You want to go smaller, you're going to end up having a problem with kinks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten out some of this. Alright, and then I want to take, I'm going to bend a 90 on here. And leave it long. Just going to bend the 90 on here, like so. Hold it here. And we're going to pull tight. We got the start going. I'm going to hold on to it and kind of pull. Roll it right around that pipe. Like I said, you can go smaller if you want, but I found that if you go smaller, you have a bigger problem with kinkage. And I'm going to call one more little right It all depends on how you want to come in and come out of your expansion coil. So here we're going to throw another 90 on. So we're coming in and we're coming out in about the same spot. Straighten that up. It looks pretty darn good right there. Throw a cut on there. And we'll make it really long. I don't foresee needing any more of this. We'll leave that a couple feet long. I don't see needing this in the future, except for maybe an emergency situation, but everything's brand new, so I don't see us needing this brake line. And there's still enough on there to do a new line if you need to. That's pretty much all you need to do right there. We're good to go. And we'll see you over at the car. Alright, here we go. Maiden voyage on this here brake fluid. Gonna be going through a lot of this, I think, anyway. Now let me leave that off. Alright. I don't see any leaks anywhere. To let me get the no leaks here at the top. Go get the back end up in the air and see if Hunter's got enough leg to lead these brakes. Okay, so there she is. New Treadlevac rebuilt. All new copper coated zinc lines. We got the new tires on her. Like I said, they're not going to be white walls until the next time. Once these wear out, these were just to get on something because of the they were left over from when I put the new tires on the truck in the fall. So that's it. She's a wrap for this part anyway. Well, we're going to take Maybelle for a ride, test these brakes out, see how it goes.
It's a new day.
It is a new day. We ran out of time, then we ran out of batteries. Then it rained for a couple days. As you can see, it's still raining. We're getting ready to, just going to take her out for a quick ride, test these brakes out. I know they're going to be touchy. I was messing around with them a little bit here in the driveway, and they are touchy. I'm going to have to back off the shoes a little bit, but I'm not doing that in the rain. I just want to make sure the function's back to normal. I'm sitting here holding on the brake. She's idling fine. Brake's not going to the floor. Let's go for a ride. We're going for a ride in a car.
Yeah.
70-year-old Hudson Hornet.
Mm-hmm.
We're low on gas, so it's not going to be a very long video. So, yeah, the brakes look good. Everything looks fine. Tires feel good. The handle's nice. So, yeah, nice. I mean, the original hand-painted dashboard, all the chrome, the back door, the back seat, the back dash I got to redo, but that'll be another video. making another video on that. This is basically going to be a rolling restoration. This and Floyd. Ooh.
What did you just do?
The brakes are a little touchier than I'm used to.
You think?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so much better with the new tires on too.
Horn works.
Yeah, John in his driveway.
Oh, okay.
In the rain. He loves this car.
There's my school.
You know what? They're not as touchy as I would. You know what? I think I just overreacted a little bit. They're not that bad. I do have to adjust the shoes a little bit to even them out. But other than that, they're fine.
You'll notice as I take the turn, the windshield wipers cut out a little bit. The windshield wipers run on vacuum. I had a crack in one of the lines I had to replace. That's also why she's running a little rough.
I will say it's a world of difference with these tires on it. Just doing 25 miles an hour.
There's a little tiger bobblehead. I love that thing.
It is cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Is this a manual?
This is an automatic.
Oh. I just saw the little thingy there. And all of a sudden.
No, this is an automatic.
A little bumpy.
No, it's not bad, man.
Did you not just feel
No,
this when we...
it's bouncy because this car takes a light shock and it's got a heavy spring. So you are more, you have more travel in your shocks. And that's why it feels so smooth. Put her back in her parking spot. See. Perfect. Wipers off. We'll see you on the next one.
And if you like what we're doing, make sure to like and subscribe and follow along.